Hey, ladies and gentlemen, get you guys into the breaking news. By the way, yesterday, and it was announced yesterday, Steve Nash just got himself fired. By the way, and the Nets, they're intending to finalize an offer to get suspended coach Ime Udoka. And I'll tell you exactly, that's not why. I'll tell you what the Nets, how much scrutiny the Nets are gonna get from that. Gives you guys the fact that the NXT deadline is gonna be set December 10th. By the way, I'll get you guys to the fact that Britt Reid just got sentenced 3 years behind bars over the drunk driving. By the way, that nearly injured a 3-year-old, and nearly killed a 5-year-old girl, Ariel Young, and that Dan Snyder is gonna be exploring potential sales for the Commanders. So that's all. And also, guys, the college football teams were just announced for the college football playoff rankings, and Phillies have a 2-1 lead in the World Series, Game 3. And that's all that you gotta know in there, everybody, and many others to come by the way. All right, so first things, I'm starting things out with the fact that Steve Nash just got released as Nets coach, by the way, after the Nets have a 2-1 lead. The Nets, however, they're finalizing an offer to get suspended coach Ime Udoka, who was accused of having an alleged affair with the Celtics female staffer. And honestly, I mean, sure, Ime Udoka's a good coach, but clearly Ime Udoka just got suspended, and his suspension runs out in June of 2023. Why would the Nets, for no reason, intend on finalizing an offer to get Ime Udoka? I mean, Ime Udoka had no business coming back. None. His coach career was in dire jeopardy. I mean, Suggs, they moved on from Ime Udoka. The Nets, they need to look into that probe of Ime Udoka, because he was accused of having an affair with a female staffer. Why would the Nets, for no reason, intend on getting Ime Udoka as their new coach? That makes no sense. Really makes no sense at all whatsoever. So clearly, if the Nets even do sign Ime Udoka, they're gonna have some scrutiny from that. They're gonna be facing a lot of scrutiny. That's not good for Nets fans. It's not. So Nets, you may want to rethink that. Another thing I want to get into, by the way, that let's see here. You also, the NXT deadline is gonna be Saturday, December 10th. By the way. Other news, by the way, that Britt Reid got sentenced 3 years behind bars for the drunk driving crash, for speeding and hitting 2 parked cars last year. That left Ariel Young, who was the 5-year-old girl that was injured in the hospital, the TBI, and Britt Reid's gonna be having 4 years behind bars, and Reid sought probation. So you guys remember that now. Britt Reid's been sentenced to 3 years behind bars over the drunk driving crash last year that nearly killed and injured Ariel Young, who suffered from a TBI. Britt Reid did apologize for his actions, and honestly, Britt Reid just made him look like a piece of trash. So that's all there is I got to say about that. And Ariel Young, thoughts praise out to her. So hopefully she does better. Just awful news there. And also, guys, other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that the Phillies have a 2-1 lead against those piece of trash Astros. Game 3 as the Phillies beat the Astros 7-0 last night. And other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Bradley Chubb's gonna be going to the Dolphins. The package has 2023 first-round pick. Dolphins they go. Dolphins got from the 49ers. Chase Edmonds in the 2024 4th-round pick to the Broncos for a 2025 5th-round selection. So, all you guys you need to know about that. Also, guys, some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Tennessee, Ohio State, Georgia, and Clemson, they're the top 4 in the college football playoff rankings. By the way, 5th, 6th, and 7th seeds are Michigan, Bama, and TCU. So wow, Bama's not even on top. They're like 6th place now. Whoa. So Tennessee, Ohio State, Georgia, and Clemson, they're the top 4 in the college football playoff rankings. So that's wow. Some right there, everybody. Also, guys, some other news I want to get you into, by the way, that Bodhi, Hayward of Chase U, Sloan Jacobs, Ariel Young, Damaris Griffin, and Ru, they've been released from WWE. And everyone wants to know what happened for Bodhi Hayward. Well, now we know, guys. Bodhi Hayward of Chase U got released. I mean, whoa, that's something a little unexpected there, but that's everything that you got to know. So, that's all I can say about that, and not looking good there. Awful thing there. In other news, by the way, that Piece of trash Commanders owner Dan Snyder, he's exploring potential sales for the Commanders. So wow, Dan Snyder could be gone as soon. You know what, guys? So he has his own Bank of America, by the way, which has a trans deposit, by the way. So I'm clearly this is the perfect spot to get Dan Snyder out the door. So yes, other owners want Dan Snyder out the door anyway because of his actions, especially from the sexual misconduct at the Washington Football Organization, and even from allegations that are against him. So clearly, Washington Commanders, they have been a dumpster fire in recent months. The team's been a dumpster fire, even though they racked up 2 wins last week and this past week. But clearly for them, this is a good move for Dan Snyder. This is a good move for the Commanders. They need to let go of Dan Snyder because this has been going on for decades. And thank goodness Dan Snyder's going to get some potential buyers for the Commanders. So who do you think those potential buyers are going to be? Let me know in the comment section about that. And Dan Snyder, he's a piece of trash. We all know it. Everyone knows it. And also, got other news, by the way, that the Bulls defeated the Nets 108-99. Yeah, the Heat defeat those pathetic Warriors, by the way, 116-109. The Warriors are trash, which they are. Yes, Suns defeat the Wolves 116-107. And also, guys, you had news. You had Stupid Steph, Lewis Hamilton, Alex Morgan. You had Shohei Ohtani, JT, Serena Williams. They are backing Tiger Woods and Roy McIlroy for the Tomorrow Sports or TGL in January 2024. So that's amazing news right there, everybody. That's all this you gotta know. In other news, that former Michigan State football players have been temporarily suspended, stemming from the last week's tunnel scuffle that happened between Michigan and Michigan State. You had Jacoby Windman, Brandon Wright, Justin White, and Malcolm Jones. They have all been suspended as well from the Michigan and Michigan State scuffle that happened in the tunnel from last week after Michigan defeated Michigan State 29-7. So, wow. And I mean, wow. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So, a lot to be said there, guys. That's everything you need to know. There's no excuse for it. There's clearly not. So that's everything that you got to know on that, everybody. And, yeah. Front players just got suspended. That's all that you got to know on that. In other news, Chase Claypool's going to the Bears. Steelers, they get a second-round pick. So that's amazing news right there. In other news, by the way, I want to say brother wishes shout-outs out to Marisol Nichols. You got Devin Schwimmer, Rashma, Shetty, Catherine Isabel, Nelly, Jimmy G, Kayla Nicole, Brielle Barbuska, Caramel Brown, London Elise Cress, Nassin Marsalahai, Tiffany Watson, Danny Amendola, Pia Miller, Chloe Constance, Jolie, D. Young, Samantha Womack, Nikayla Rivera. You got Jakissa Armin, Adibi, Jordan Howard. You had Meth Golding, Hallie Ducote, Karina L. Ligenby, Karina Irby, Mike Buffer, Corey Clement. You also had Mitchell Johnson as well. So send them all your birthday wishes, shout out, tweets. Please be sure you do so. That's all that you need to know. That's all I can say, everybody. So, yeah, guys, that's all that you gotta know. And also, one piece of news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Frontiers, by the way, next Tuesday, guys, next Tuesday. I also like the Sonic Frontiers prologue Divergence that starred Knuckles, by the way. It's amazing. It's incredible. Check it out. It's amazing. But he combats those ancient robots, but he ends up getting trapped in cyberspace, along Tales and AB. Sonic Frontiers, guys, will be out next Tuesday, guys. 6 days left. This is the final week for pre-orders. So now it's time, guys. Now it's time to pre-order. Pre-orders are going to be going away pretty fast. I'll tell you about that. That's all the news you got to know in that. Also I can say. So, also going to know. Well, that's going to do it. Sorry, guys. That will do right there for the Khalil Sports Board. Live subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel on Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Your thoughts are responsive to Nash being fired as the Nets coach, by the way, after Nets have a 2-5 start. Your thoughts? You think the Nets made a bad move trying to finalize an offer to get Ime Udoka, even though he's been temporarily suspended, by the way, for having an affair with the Celtics staffer, and Nets are aware of that. So I think the Nets are gonna have some scrutiny from this, which they will, by the way. So what are your thoughts about that? Let me know about this, everybody. Does NXT Deadline December 10th. Let me know about that, everybody. You listen to Bodhi, Hayward, Chase U, Sloan Jacobs, Ariel Young, Damaris Griffin Ru being released in WWE. Let me know about that, everybody. I'll just respond to that. You listen to Tennessee, Ohio State, Georgia, and Clemson. First four in the 2022 college football playoff race. Let me know about that, everybody. I'll just respond to that. Does Britt Reid being sentenced 3 years behind bars for the car wreck he got into? The Ariel Young, by the way, with a TBI. Let me know about that. Your thoughts on it's also everybody works on the Marissa Nichols, David Schwimmer, Rush Machete, Catherine Isabel Nelly, Jimmy G, Kayla Nicole, Bria Babuska, London Lise Cress, Nesson, Marcella High, Tiffany Watson, Danny Amendola, Pia Miller, Jay Jolie, D Young, Samantha Womack, and others out there. Some of my brother wishes out sweets. Be sure to just that's all that you need to know. I'll back for breaking news and times live today. So my sons a whole lot more than the clue that was sports, but I sports later. And this you need to know all of this. Like I say, take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe with them. Bye bye.